Hi, family. My name is Darius, Mary's son. I love the Lord. Our holy Bibles. Before we open these books up, we should know a few things. The first thing we should know is God holy? And we will have to say yes. So we know His Word is holy. So what about the ones He left in charge? Are they holy? The ones that was left in charge over the Word, they had to be holy. So God's holy. His angels that He left in charge of His Word is holy. His Word is holy. Now, are you holy? Yes, you are holy. Just in case you don't know. Now, why am I saying you're holy? What makes you holy? Well, what makes you holy is the fact that you have the breath of life in you. Okay? And the breath of life gives you a living soul. Okay? So now, if you have a living soul, now you have a choice to make because you have to either become part of God's family, which is the quick, or you become part of Satan's family, which is the dead. Okay? So that's it. One of the two families. Okay? And that's why he said you got to choose which one you want to serve because it's only one choice. You either choose one master, which is the one that's going uh in opposition of the creator, or you choose the creator. And I choose the creator. So I'm telling you that the creator is holy. I'm telling you that the angels are over the creation's word is holy. The creator's word is holy, and now I'm saying you're holy. So there you go. All right. So now we can open this book up and start and find out what God wants us to know because we know that we're part of the Holy Family. All right. So now when we open up this book, what do? We go to the first two chapters in this book. All right. And we start at the first two chapters because you should always start in the beginning. All right. In the beginning was the word. All right. So when you read the first three verses in the first chapter, you come to the place where God creates the light, right? But you also come to a place where that's the 50th word, which is a pinnacle. And that pinnacle represents the breath of life. Okay? And that breath of life is what comes to all living souls. The 50th day is the day of Pentecost. That's the day when the Spirit's supposed to come down to everybody. Okay, all praises be. All right. So that's the first part of your breath. Now, life is in chapter 2. Okay? And in chapter 2 is the first three verses, and that ends with God sanctifying the seventh day and making it holy and everything like that. So you see that that's a seventh day right there on that third verse right there. Okay? So you can see once again that that's another pinnacle. Okay? All right. So this represents part or the leaders, which is the breath of life, which is the leaders over the seven churches, okay, which is in Revelation. All right. But in order for you to understand that, you have to go to Genesis chapter 33, verse 20. When you go to Genesis chapter 3, verse 20, that's going to give you the phrase El Elohi is Israel, right? Those are the seven spirits that's over the seven churches that's in Revelations. All right. You find that out once you study and do your studies. Okay. And the four spirits that's over the four corners is Alleluia. All right. And Alleluia, those are your angelical host that sits on all the corners that's supposed to make sure that all of us gets make sure that nothing is hurt until we get all of our seals. So we have to get our seals first. He said y'all got to get your seals first, and once y'all got your seals, then y'all can go. All right. So what y'all need to do is first y'all have to get y'all seals in y'all foreheads and in y'all hands. So y'all got to know that y'all seals is already in y'all foreheads once y'all put on y'all wings. Okay, y'all got y'all wings. I'm giving y'all wings right now. These the wings of the day and the wings of the night. But it's really called the wings of the great eagle. All right, but you can fly through the day and the night. So okay, so it's wings of the great eagle. That's what the Lord called it. Okay, so um, we was in chapter 2 in the third verses, and then coming to seventh day. Okay, and then after you get to the seventh day or the seventh seal, or in Revelations when they start talking about the seven churches, you go to the one that was sent down to um bring the light to the churches. Okay? And the way you do that is you got to go over to Revelation chapter 12 now. That's why I told you chapter 1 and 2. Okay? That's why I was chapter 1 and 2 of Genesis, because it's going to lead you to chapter 12 in Revelation. Now, when you read 12 in Revelation, that corresponds to 1 and 2 in Genesis, which now takes you back to let you understand where the light came from and the rest of the seven. Okay? See? So it makes perfect sense once you understand what God was trying to show us. All right? But you can't understand Genesis or what happened in the book in the garden if you don't understand the war. If you don't got the war, then you're not going to understand what happened. Okay? So all praises be. He told us that we're going to know the truth, and the truth is going to set us free. And right now, we got the truth, and it will set us free. Nobody can stop this. I love the Lord. My name is Darius. I'm married, son. It's time.